Well, we about to go back to the live line. We just got off the line with Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps now, and we were talking politics and perfect timing, perfect segue into more politics. And again, we got make sure y'all get out to vote. It's early voting. I think until the 14th, so make sure you get out, and vote. And we have a good brother on the live line, Wes Moore. What's good, brother?
What's going on, brother? Good to talk to you again.
Yes, indeed, man. So you got boots on the ground making it happen right now, yeah?
Yes, sir. Now we're working. We're, and listen, we're so excited about where things are right now because, we are literally just now 8 days away from Election Day, and the energy is real, the momentum is real. If we get out there and vote, if we can get our communities out there and vote, if people take this election seriously and move, we are going to win. And it's important that we just keep on stressing to people that everything is on the line. How we're talking about education and creating a 21st century education for our students, how to make sure we have transportation assets that can move people around, how we can make sure that we have safe communities. It is all on the line. And so we're just encouraging people to take this election seriously and make their voices heard.
Definitely. And I want to tell a quick story because I was talking to John earlier this morning, right? And I said, talk to Wes, I got to tell him this. But when we met in Cambridge last month, a couple months ago when we were in Cambridge, yeah. So I had a couple yard signs, a couple extra ones I grabbed. And I said, let me give one to my mom's. So mom's is real particular. And she's not just going to go for the okie doke. She got to do her research, okay? She got to do her due diligence, right? So she did, yeah. I said, well, I got a Wes Moore sign for you. She was like, who's Wes Moore? I said, Mom. So I put her, I said, look, we just did the interview and want to complete the video. I'm going to send the video to you and you can watch the interview. Okay. So the next day I go to her house and she has the sign in the yard. So
Wow.
So I said, what happened? Did you watch the video? She said, no, I ain't even get a chance to get to the video yet. She said, but I saw him on OWN. He was talking with Oprah. And I love him. I love him. He's a Christian. He's just a great guy. She just raved about you, bro. Raved about you. So
that means so much, man. But but I tell you, and I love that story because that in so many ways is how the election works. People will oftentimes move on just personal reactions and individual reactions, right? Mm-hmm. Where, we can lay out policy, and we have very extensive policy on our website. I hope people will go and check it out. Go to wesmore.com, and you look at where on policy issues. But the reason that having such enthusiastic supporters matters so much, it's because oftentimes people will vote and people will support on the basics like this person who I know likes this person, or I saw one thing that this person said that they are very interested in because they spoke to me. And so that's why continuing to outwork everybody is just a core part of this work and a core part of this business.
Yeah, definitely. Again,
and please tell moms I said thank you and I appreciate it.
I definitely will. Hey, but just real quick, again, let the listeners know we're in early voting, correct?
That's right. We're in early voting now, and so we have early voting that's going on until next Thursday. And people can go to IWillVote.com. Just go to IWillVote.com, and you can find there where are the early voting the closest early voting stations to you. And it's important that people get out there early. I know some people say we want to wait till Election Day, and I understand the symbolism of it and why it's important. But if you have a chance to make your voice heard early, make your voice heard early. And it just takes minutes to go in there and do it. And you can see that we have people out there every single day who are helping, who are handing out literature, who are helping to educate voters. But I really hope voters understand that in this moment, we have a generational opportunity to create generational change to these generational challenges. That we have a really core and clear opportunity here to be able to build something special, to be able to focus on work, wages, and wealth. And when you think about where our campaign is and what our campaign is doing and the history we have of working across sectors, frankly, what we need right now is not just a career bureaucrat. What we need right now is someone who's going to bring fresh ideas and a new approach to the way we go about the people's business, and a person who keeps the people's business first in mind. And so that's what we're really pushing and hoping that folks can come out and make their voices heard.
Indeed. We have with us on the live line Wes Moore, running for Maryland governor. And just real quick, again, you I was telling John earlier too, I see a lot of signs, a lot of Wes Moore signs here out on the shore. which is great to see the support. But just real quick, just let the Eastern Shore listeners know how you would govern, not just for Maryland, but also for the Eastern Shore as well.
That's right. Well, the real big belief that I have, and it's a leadership philosophy, is this idea of leave no one behind. And oftentimes when you're talking to people on the shore say, well, we felt like we've been left behind. And the truth is that for many people on the shore, they have been. For many people on the shore, they have been left behind. And so it becomes incredibly important that we have a governor who has spent time out there, like I have, a governor who plans on spending more time out there and who believes in a basic philosophy of equity in the way that we're having our institutions, in the way we're talking about building 21st century education, in the way that we're going to have health facilities that actually work for all people and don't consistently leave people behind, the way we can have transportation. And I think about my own life, where my life has been littered with the consequences of bad policies, where, I was almost 4 years old when my father died in front of me because he didn't get the health care that he needed. And, the first time that I felt handcuffs on my wrist was when I was 11 years old. And my mother didn't get her first job that gave her benefits until I was 14. And this is a woman who had a master's degree. So when we're talking about how these inequitable policies show themselves, I've seen them firsthand in my own life. And so I'm running for governor, and I'm building out a platform and building out a team where we are going to make sure that every part of our state is seen and heard, and that includes the Eastern Shore. It's a reason that we spend so much time out on the Eastern Shore. It's because I plan on spending a whole lot of time on the Eastern Shore when I'm the governor as well.
Yeah, and we definitely appreciate you and your efforts and your time, and we know it's going to be fruitful and successful and a win. I'm claiming it, an W for Wes Moore. I'm claiming it.
I'm receiving it, and I'm receiving it because it's going to be our win. Mm-hmm. It's not a win for an individual. It's not just a win for myself and Aruna Miller, who's my remarkable lieutenant governor nominee. It's a win for all of us. Mm-hmm. It's a win for our community. It's a win for our children, that we can actually start building, that we can actually think boldly about our future and not taking these incremental steps that a lot of these policymakers think is fine. It's not okay, because oftentimes when they're talking about incrementalism, it's not our children who are being thought about. And so we've got a chance to be bold. But what it's going to take is everybody taking this election personally. And so for these next 8 days, I'm asking people, don't just make sure you get out and vote. Bring your whole family out. And if your family's all out, go get your block. And if your block is all on board, go get the neighborhood. But if we turn out the way we need to turn out, we are going to win this election. And it'll be a proud and a bold day and a bold future for our state.
Indeed, indeed. With us on the live line, that's Wes Moore running for Maryland governor. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban. Breakfast Club in the morning, Brian Banks at night. Again, before we let you run, anything else you would like to let the people know before we let you go?
Well, the only other thing I just want to say, thank you. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to y'all, too. I mean, because you continue to be the voice of the community. And I want people to go out there and make sure that all of their voices are heard. IWillVote.com is the place where you can find out where you can do your early vote. But I ask you, please vote for this ticket. Wes Moore, Aruna Miller. The Moore Miller ticket, is the power that we're going to have to be able to take control of our own future. And I'm proud of the campaign that we've run. I'm proud of the pace that we're on. We are going to push forward, but we're going to need everybody's help. So let's go get this win together.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Again, appreciate your time, good brother. I know you're out there busy getting things done. And thanks for carving out a little time to talk with the people.
It's my honor. Anytime, all the time. And again, everybody, work, wages, and wealth. Let's go make it happen.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. Take care, good brother.
God bless you now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That's Wes Moore running for Maryland governor right here on It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban. Breakfast Club in the morning.